Welcome to Flo Omni. In this short walkthrough, I'm going to show you how to log into your account and get started using the tools that will help you streamline your business, capture more leads, and automate your daily tasks. All right, now that you're signed up, go to your email and you should have received an email from Flo Omni. The title of that email is Activate Your Account. So go down and click here to log in. And you will be prompted to enter a new password. Okay. Now you should be able to log in using that same email. All right, here you are logged into your dashboard now. Now, the first thing that you want to do is go down to settings, and we're going to work on that business profile. You want to upload your logo, fill out all of your contact information. That's your address, phone number. Make sure that you select the right time zone. This time zone is going to help when it comes to people setting appointments. You want to make sure that you're showing up on time for those appointments. That will become an issue if you do not select the right time zone. All this information is very important because it will feed into your branding, like your invoices, website, and your client portal. Now, the next thing we're going to do is go down to My Staff. This is where you're going to add a user. So you're going to select Add User, their first name, last name, email. Add all the information here, go to next. Then right here is where you're going to give them their roles as well as the permissions that they're going to have. Make sure that whoever that you have selected permissions that you want them to have. If you have an intern or a lower level employee who you do not want to be able to control the payment information, make sure that you are addressing that. Select save. All right. Once it says user created successfully, that means that that employee will have email like you have to go in and be able to see this information here, or the information with the permissions that you gave them. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is go down to calendars. So in here, there's a lot that actually goes into calendars, but first, let's go to connections, and this is where you're going to add your personal calendar. You can, if you have a Calendly, Outlook calendar, Cloud calendar, you can connect them all here, but I use a Google Calendar. All right, connect the appropriate calendar that you want to add. There we go. And this also will connect your Google Meet as well. So once you select that calendar, your Google Meet will automatically select in there. If you want to use Zoom, you also are able to add that as well, but I like to use Google Meet for my video calls. All right, so let's go back to calendars over here. So with all of these calendars, I was like, depending on what you do, this is where you can select a lot of different calendars and create different calendars that will all link to that calendar that you just connected. So say if you have different services that you offer and you want it to show as different services in different calendars, this is where you'll create those calendars. So whenever new employees are made, like we just did over in My Staff, you see that they have personal calendars already connected over here. Over here, we'll have service menus. So if you are a service-based business, like say a hairdresser, this is where you'll create the different calendars for, like, I guess your perms versus your hair dye, whatever, different, because you know different services cost different things and different services may take longer. So you want to consider that whenever you want to create a new calendar. Because if one service lasts 30 minutes, but another service lasts an hour or 2 hours, you want to make sure that the appropriate time is going to be blocked off whenever someone selects that time on your calendar. Okay, next thing that we're going to do is go down to payments and connect your payment options. Because what good is a business if you're not getting paid? All right, so I like to use Stripe. All right, so there's actually a trick to the integrations. What you want to do is create a new tab, go over to whichever payment method you use for your business, like Stripe, and log in over here on this. You are logged in, go back over here and then press connect. It's way easier by connecting that way. We have a lot of integrations when it comes to selecting and taking payments. You can connect Stripe, PayPal, NMI, Authorized Net. You can, if you want to document your manual payments like through Cash, you can do that here. Square, I know that's very popular. We have plenty of payment options for everyone here because everyone doesn't like to do the same thing. And also, you can also connect your, You can also connect your QuickBooks to here. So I know that helps a lot when it comes to the end of the year and taxes. So you can connect that as well. While we're over here in the payment options, let me just walk through these tabs real quick. So coupons, you can add your coupons in here. You can schedule them out for the future. You can make them so that they only go for certain products, or the coupon only works for a certain time period. You'll create that here. Your products that you sell, whether it's digital or physical products, you're gonna add that here in the product form. Transactions is gonna show all of your transactions that go on. You'll be able to create some payment links for your clients. Subscriptions are gonna show in this next tab. Orders that are made are gonna show in the next tab. Documents and contracts. This is a great feature that I know a lot of our clients like to use. So you're gonna add new documents, and these are fully customizable. So add all your information in here. You can add images, you can add different recipients, you can add your pricing tables in here. Good thing about this, whenever you have a contract, say once you create a contract, and then you can select one of the products that you created on that other tab and add it in there automatically. Then it'll show the price as well. So once someone or your client signs this contract, it'll create an invoice automatically sent over to them so that they can pay. So that's going to create that payment link also. Let's get out of there. Invoices and estimates are made on this next tab here. All right, that is the payment section in a nutshell. Okay, so next let's go over to marketing. So over here is where you want to log into all of your social media. You'll be able to create your scheduled posts on social media, because the thing about it, being a business owner, you want to create more time for yourself. And you also have to be able to promote your business. And the best way of doing that is scheduling out these posts, whether it's creating reoccurring posts and just putting a bulk of information out across multiple social media mediums. So that's going to be your Facebook, Instagram, Threads, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, whichever ones that you use for your business, which I suggest using multiple. Make sure that you're getting your information out there. So you want to log into all of these, and then you will be able to start scheduling out those posts. Next, you'll go over here to reputation. All right, so this is going to be the last thing that you will need to do so that I can have everything set up and running for you. You want to make sure that you go in and connect your Google business profile, connect all of the platforms where you are going to be requesting reviews. You want to connect those, and that's going to be over here. Yes, go over to settings and then integrations over here. So once you integrate all the places where your business can be found so that you can get those reviews, make sure that you do that. And then I will turn on the automations to automate those requests. So every time that you have a client, we'll send a text message or an email every single time to that client after the service, so that you will receive those emails, because that's going to help your SEO. That's going to help the public trust with your business as well. All right, so that is it. You're officially inside of the Flo Omni dashboard and ready to go. If you need any help along the way, please feel free to reach out at any time. I'm excited to see how Flo Omni will streamline your business. And again, welcome to Flo Omni.